Okay. Well, hello everybody. First things first, go check on the squadron. See how they're doing. Hey, Google, how's it going? It's good to see you. Okay, it going? Yeah, it's certainly going. Release this Friday though. Oh my god. Yeah, it is going. Man, I have the worst luck with this type of stuff. Okay, well that's great. It's 2 failures in a row. What can I do? I don't know. Just the same thing over again. Why not? But I think the squadron is equal to the task. It's certainly not. If I've failed twice in a row now. I think this dude's lying to me. Insufficient seals? Oh my god. Where's all my seals going? Good lord. Didn't I just get a whole bunch more recently? Okay. Isn't that enough? Isn't it like 1,000 each? Or is it 5? You know, it can't be 5,000, right? Oh, it's 3,000. Okay. Alright, I'll bear back. I guess we'll just get rid of these ones. It's fine. Okay, that should be enough for now. Yeah, I guess it just kind of add up with these servant seals, you know, sending them on like 3,000, you know, cost missions every day. It is fairly expensive. Okay. Well, that's taken care of. I guess just back to the main story quest. Probably go talk to Alphino somewhere. Go check that out. Spaghetti carbonara, wildwood scrambled eggs, heavenly eggnog. Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh yeah, let me eat some food real quick too. Not that I really need the XP bonus. Although I guess I don't have my referral world bonus anymore, so we're kind of on like normal rates. Okay, accept. Master Junior, you are come at a most excellent time. An invitation from a truly preeminent personage was delivered to the manor but a short while ago. Would that you had been present to receive it, but in any event, Sir Amric de Borel, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord Commander of that's a lot of lords. Lord Commander of the Temple Knights and Viscount of House Borel cordially invites Master Junior to dine with him at his estate. You seem surprised. The messenger assured me that this lord had broached his subject with you at an earlier date, when the arrangements for the peace conference were still being finalized. Of course, the intervening moons afforded little opportunity for leisure, but with the happy advent of peace, 'tis plain the Lord Commander sees no further cause to delay. What say you? I will gladly accept. Indeed, who would not? You will forgive me if I seem envious. I shall send word of your acceptance to Boyle Manor at once. When you are ready, pray return to the Astrologicum. They will have someone escort you to the rest of the way. Okay. It seems like a... I'm like, I don't know, this game has conditioned me to the point where I just kind of feel like everything's gonna end badly. I don't know why I've reached that point, but I'm just like nervous about everything. Because I don't know. I feel like I've been traumatized. It can't be a bad thing, right? Like nothing bad's gonna happen. I mean, what bad stuff would happen too? I guess the only real threat right now is kind of the Garleans, except I feel like they're kind of on the back burner right now. So I guess it's just kind of like the Warrior of Darkness and the Ascians are like the biggest threat. Seems like Ishgard's like in the clear for the most part. Greetings and well met, Master Junior. I have the honor and the privilege to serve as House Steward of House Boral, though admittedly our staff is somewhat smaller than those of noble families, being countable on one hand. My lord will be overjoyed to hear that you have accepted his invitation. As you will soon see, we have spared no expense. I dare say a man of action such as yourself enjoys nary a moment's respite. The battlefield beckons even now, I am sure, but for this day we bid you lay down your burdens and raise a glass to peace and prosperity. I can get behind that. Sounds good. Is it just me and him? Oh, that's nice. By the way, what are we eating? It's like some orange slices, some broccoli on like lettuce, maybe like a chicken or like pork cutlet. I don't know, what is that? Interesting though.
To think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn. I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
Why do I have 3 wine glasses? I just realized. I guess like one's for white, one's for red. What's the third one for? Like a dessert wine? What? Why is there 3? No drinks this time? Yeah. I don't know why they... What's going on? I guess we're having tea instead. Why do they make it...
Though I have lived in these lands my
I don't...
entire life,
Why are they showing so much about him
hear you
pouring
speak
tea?
of them, there is much
Makes me
and
nervous.
more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
It ain't all sunshine and lemon cakes. Though perhaps a bit too long for my liking. Why not join me next? No, it's... He's like the Lord now. I can't ask him on that. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't all... I don't like... This seems like too casual to say, but it also kind of like represents how I feel. So I was gonna mention that.
Nor would I presume to imply otherwise. Neither I nor any man alive can truly understand what you have endured, and I cannot say with any confidence that I would have acquitted myself as well under the circumstances, much less grown stronger for it. By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning, for it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain. I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead? The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all, and it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect. The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your thanks, I guess. I don't like how they're kind of drawing out the drinking scenes. I don't like this.
May I ask a personal question?
Sure.
Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
I don't know. I guess I still want to find, like, Papalumo and Ida.
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
News from House Fulton?
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay. Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing
Oh,
an
it's
injured
Ali's
maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances.
Oh,
Respectfully,
okay.
my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
Well, it's cut short.
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what to think right now, honestly.
For every ending marks a new beginning. From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did he. Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
Okay, well, I hope Alize's okay. I figured she probably will be, but they made it sound like she's not doing well. So I'm a little worried.
Yes.
Is that...
Alize, Alphinaud's twin sister. She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness. I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly. I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Elise took an arrow to the shoulder. It was only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Oh, that's certainly not good.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood. We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger.
Oh yeah.
And to doubt.
I kind of remember like them splitting up and the kind of argument they had in the... It's like a tavern or something? Yeah.
She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous. For all our differences, she's as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Take heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled Chirurgeons.
Chirurgeons? How do you pronounce that? Am I pronouncing it wrong? Oh, good heavens.
Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Alphino, is the Warrior of Light, is he with you? Don't go, there is something I must say.
It's gonna be about Urianger, right?
The Warriors of Darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the Primals is but the first step in their plan. They make for Zelvatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her. You must stop them.
Maybe not. I could have sworn that she was like overlooking a conversation between Urianger and Eldebus. But maybe it was just between the Warrior of Darkness and the Ascians.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
I wonder if the Warrior, like, I'm trying to think of, like, okay, why would the Warrior of Darkness and the Ascians be raising primals just to slay them? And I wonder if maybe, like, as the Warrior of Darkness slays primals, he becomes stronger? Surely they won't let her. Yes, I know. We must trust in Captain Whitecape and the Chirurgeons? I'm never gonna learn how to pronounce that word. Urianger was not there. I could have sworn that she, like, the first time we see her overlooking a conversation with Eldebus was with Urianger, but maybe I was wrong. I could have sworn that she saw a cutscene, or she was in a cutscene with those two, but I guess not. Do they not bring Estinian back from the brink of, the very brink of death? I am uncomfortably reminded in how he mocked me for praying at his bedside for days on end. What say you, my friend? Shall we turn our attention to a matter whose conclusion we yet have the power to influence? Will I get an Orchestian roll? So, the Warrior of Darkness and the Ascians are oh crap. Then, when we first encountered them in Loth Nath, when they were confronting Ravana. Gods, has this been their aim all along? What do you intend to do, Master Alphino? There is much and more I do not understand, but I know this. A primal summoning cannot be ignored. Alisaie risked her life to uncover this plot, and we squander her gift at our peril. Blanca, will you accompany me to Xephatol and help me stop the Ixal's ritual? Given that Ishgard shares a board with the Ixali homeland, we have vested interest in the outcome of this ritual. We have been willing to suffer the Beastman's intrusions in Kurthan lands to a point. The summoning of a primal is an escalation we cannot abide. You shall have our fastest airship, Master Alphino. The mountains of Xephatol are not easily traversed, and this endeavor demands all haste. This gesture is most appreciated, Sir Emmerich, but I fear an earlier approach is destined to fail. Their homeland, after all, and the Ixali dirigibles are not to be underestimated. No, experience tells me the only conceivable approach is by land. I believe it would be wiser to cross into Xephatol by way of the mountain pass east of Camp Dragonhead. In that case, I shall send instructions for a contingent of camp knights to be placed at your disposal. They'll secure your safe passage through the mountains and escort you there to Xephatol. Though my men are unqualified to confront a primal, they are more than capable of contending with the Ixal. We should be glad of their assistance, Lord Edmond. In the event Mistress Alisaie regains consciousness, we will share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over and keep you safe. Let us be off. We can procure any additional supplies you require in Camp Dragonhead. Okay, speak with Alphino, Camp Dragonhead. Got it. Have you everything you require then? Excellent. The entrance to the pass is north of Natlan and due east of Camp Dragonhead. Though it is normally guarded by a score of Ixali warriors, I've been informed that House Fortum's knights have already dispatched them. The enemy's gates lie open. We need but walk through. Okay, seems pretty easy then. Speak with the Steadfast Knight. Master Junior, Master Alphino, as you can see, the gate is ours. We advise that our scouts have reported increasing activity around the first mountain. Simply put, they're up to something, and I don't want anyone interfering. We stand ready to escort you to Xephatol and aid you as you see fit. The enemy will be thick on the ground. Upon reviving, let us advance with care as we search for the site of a summoning ritual. If the gods are good, we should only have to contend with the Ixal, but if they are not, we may be forced to do battle with the Warrior of Darkness. Oh, this is a dungeon. That'll be fun. Oh yeah. I'm excited. Okay, dungeons. Zelfator. Wait, can I go like... Well, I guess I can go... Oh, this is probably under me. Is it... How do I get to like this part? Oh, it's probably like a cave maybe? That makes sense. This is a cool dungeon? Nice. I feel like all the dungeons have been really enjoyable. Like, kind of post Heavensward. They've all been really fun. Are there any secrets in here? There's some like purple rocks. Okay. Oh, now I'm just like back out into the world. Huh. Who is this dude? Hello, sir. Though the souls of the righteous ascend to Helona's halls, their earthly forms are not afforded the same manner. But godly men and women deserve proper burials, and so all who come down must go up. Okay, it's an interesting NPC to talk to. God, I never realized there was a whole bunch of like caves through here. Although I kind of vaguely remember having to go into a cave during like a Realm Reborn when I first visited Ishgard. I had to go like investigate what happened to the Inquisitor, and it was like down in a cave or something. Oh, such a long time ago. Hey guys, you didn't do a very good job. There's still Ixali out here. Just chilling. I love their like little dirigible kind of like hot air balloon ships. These are really cool. I'm just gonna go on to it. There's a whole bunch of them down here too. Oh yeah, I guess this is like their whole... That's right, this is where the crystal is like down here. Yeah, that must be it right there. Guess I can do this while I wait. Nix are looking to expand their settlement of Natalan. They have begun clear-cutting the nearby forest for woods, infiltrate Natalan, and destroy the lumber as to slow their expansion's progress. Seems easy enough. Are they gonna attack me? Or can I just like do this without them fighting? Oh, there they go. Just fight them all, why not? Just grab them all. Oh yeah, I still need to grab a book from Chloe. I should have done that first, actually. Would have been smart. I might still have time to go hop over to Idleshire. Okay, what do you got for me? Psycho's Tower, Weeping City of Mock. I feel like it's kind of all the same stuff that I usually see. Oh, I have a containment bay. Oh, but it's an extreme version. Oh, I guess like all these were extreme versions too. Alexander, Breath of the Creator, 2 Alexander raids, Weeping City, Binding Coil, Naval will be easy to do, Thorn March. I could do these 3 very easily. And Ultima's Bane. I could do Binding Coils easily. Okay, this isn't too bad. Rival Wings. Is that a PvP thing? I feel like there's always like a PvP part to this. Although, do I have that? So there's a Crystalline Conflict. Okay, there's Ranked and Casual. What is the Rival Wings? Frontline? Well, I guess only some of them are unlocked. Duty changes every day at 8 AM. Ah, I see. Oh, so these are like custom matches, frontline. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll have to like try PvP at some point. It doesn't really seem very appealing to me. Like I don't really care much for it, but I feel like I should at least try it at some point. Just to kind of see what it's like. Oh, okay, gotcha. So it's a frontline thing. Oh, he has the Ultra Font shield, or like the House Fortons. Or they do. This music's really good so far. It feels very like noble. Oh, it's never in the roulette? Gotcha. That's fine. Where are these rocks coming from? Where did that rock come from? I guess it's like, is it just breaking off of these structures? Who is this? Okay. It's Ixel with a balloon on his back. Seems very comical. I love that. He also has two guns too, I just realized. Is that what those are? Yeah, like two, like, kind of flintlock looking pistols. Very silly. Floating turret. Looks like a pretty straightforward fight. Nice. This is very pretty. Well, this is super cool. I love this. I like the fog, like the lights and the structures. Yeah, I'm like really impressed so far. Good music. It's like a really cool area. Yeah, I've just been like, every single dungeon I go to, I've just always been impressed by it. It's like very rarely will I go to a new dungeon and like not have a good time or not enjoy it. They're all just so unique and kind of have like their own style and personality. It's great. There are some that kind of like are not super memorable. But for the most part, like, I'm like thoroughly enjoying all the Heavensward dungeons. Oh, what are these little guys? Oh, it's like little pigs. Oh, they're adorable. Sorry, I was just distracted. Those are so cute. Look at how long these like support struts are. Oh my god. This place is crazy looking. Dude, I think that weapon's like a little too big for you, dude. It like covers his entire body. What the heck? Some like very comical enemies in this dungeon. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna get knocked off the edge there. Got a little scared. No, I mean, yeah, technically I did, but I thought I was gonna like fall off the actual arena. Just because I feel like usually when I get pushed, it means I'm gonna die. I have very bad luck when it comes to dodging those attacks. I mean, that one was pretty straightforward though. Like, you just walk to the center. So if I cast... Okay, so I still move. I guess it nullifies most knockbacks, not all knockbacks. I was hoping maybe it would, like, stop that. Yeah, look how big this weapon is. It's taller than he is. That's like... I feel like that might be a mistake. There's no reason for that to be so big. Almost like they doubled the size by accident. Oh, this is very pretty too. I love this. Oh, an airstone. Launch me. Yeah. Oh. I thought I was gonna like throw me in the air, not like a little zip line. Oh, that's cool. They're coming out of like this little air balloon. Oh, that guy seems really cool. Oh, that is Garuda. Okay. That's not good, right? I'm not... Okay. I kind of distracted me for a second. Don't let anybody die here. So Garuda just like showed up for like 20 seconds and then left? Huh, okay. That's interesting. Kind of scared me there for a second. Okay, I did not dodge that in time. Kind of stayed there a little longer than I should have. I'm trying to think of like from the Wrath of my Garuda Reprieve, there is not. I don't see what he was saying. Oh, it's done then. So the Ascians were trying to get the Ixali to re-summon Garuda so then the Warrior of Darkness could then kill it? Is that kind of how I'm understanding things? But now we kind of stopped the whole thing? I don't see any Ascians or the Warrior of Darkness anywhere. I figured that we'd fight him at the end of this, but I guess not.
So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Ascians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught. But we should not tarry. The knights have secured our path to safety.
Well, well. What do we have here?
Okay, yeah, I figured it probably wasn't. Probably more to it.
Have killed the primal without us.
I had like a weird thought, like, oh, is that Urianger? But no, it can't be.
You!
Wait, I know you. Still
Oh,
walking.
so
I
they're all
see.
like of
I could have
darkness.
sworn my aim was true.
Just what is your game? Leading us a long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
No, no. Let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned. We arrived at the appointed hour. 'Twas they who erred.
Hello, casual. I'll read that message after this
Cannot face them
cutscene.
all.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there. Know that I will happily make it quicker for you, if you just stand still.
Enough, Jarumul. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we?
Okay, so that'll be Eldebus, the man in white. Why do I feel like this is Urianger? I guess just like a tall elf.
You've
He's just like a different
awfully busy
outfit.
since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
While you were idly consorting with the Asians, you mean? 7 hells! What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Should I explain it to you? Very well. Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here. You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created?
Right.
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light.
Are these like former warriors of light that have been like forgotten?
But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far.
Oh, maybe I'm confused.
So the Asians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void. Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source. For there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
You would doom our world to save your own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Enough. I tire of talking. You know our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes. Are you?
Oh, they're leaving. They're gonna fight. Why does this dude stay?
If there is aught you would say, say it. Otherwise, begone. You have no friends here.
Ugh. See, because like whenever we see Urianger, he has like a hood and like we don't see his hair. Okay, so how I'm understanding this is like there was a world of darkness, and that's where the warrior of darkness and all of those people come from. But then that world of darkness got consumed by the light and was destroyed. So kind of like the light and darkness are both good and bad, and there needs to be like a balance between the two. Is that how I'm kind of understanding things? I don't know. So I'm a little confused on like the other realms and like the void and what it was before and all that kind of stuff. I'm kind of like a little muddy, but what did you say, Casual? Sharks sharks are older than grass. Amphibians, reptiles, birds, mammals, trees, and Atlantic Ocean. The North Star, the rings of Saturn, Pangea, and survived all 5 major mass extinctions. Wait, they're older than the North Star? I know like sharks are like insanely old. Like I know that, but like that's crazy though. I know they're like, but you're still older. Could you imagine if I was like 90,000 years old, or 90,000? I was gonna say like 900 million years old. Yes, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm kind of like understanding that more, where it's not like light is necessarily good. It can be bad in certain circumstances. It's kind of more so like going for a balance between light and dark. Because if you have too much light, then it can like destroy worlds, and too much darkness can destroy worlds as well. So like he's kind of like the warrior of darkness is like the opposite to me, but not in like I'm good and he's evil. It's more so like two sides of a coin almost. Or he's kind of like a version of me from a different realm. And the only reason why they're working with the Ascians is I'm assuming the Ascians want to bring like complete darkness. Like the Ascians don't want to balance. They just want to bring like their dark god back, and they just want like entire darkness. But the warrior of darkness figures, hey, they're bringing darkness, so I might as well just work with them because, you know, my realm is darkness. Was that kind of how I'm understanding it? Wait, so then, okay, sorry, this is going to the other topic. So wait, how old are sharks? And have they always looked the same? Roughly 450 million years ago. Okay, but modern sharks evolved around 190 million years ago. But early shark ancestors have been extinct for 400 million years. Gotcha, okay. Interesting. Okay, so they're kind of like different like forms of sharks long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, that's just like, that's insane to me. Like, just a perfect creature. Just nothing to improve. Oh my god, sharks are terrifying. The perfect creature. The shark. Yeah, survived 5 like major extinctions. That's insane. At the start of the Cretaceous period, which began 145 million years ago, sharks were once again widely common and varied in the ancient oceans or ancient seas before experiencing their 5th mass extinction event. Fossil teeth showed the asteroid strike on the end of the Cretaceous killed off many of the largest species of sharks. Only the smallest and deep water species that were primarily on fish survived. That's wild. Okay, Alpha, know what you got for me. All things considered, we should be grateful to have survived that encounter. Do you think it could be true that to save their world, they must bring ruin to ours? No, it matters not. Such wanton destruction is beyond justification. Whatever their reason, they must be stopped. Sacrifice the loss, it ends here. Boris, what did I just get? Oh, grounded? There we go. Alphna would like nothing more than to get out of the snow. Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for idle introspection. The knights can apprise Lord Edmund of our success, and we the Lord Commander. More importantly, I should like to see if my sister's condition has improved. You may take a moment for yourself if you wish. I will be at the congregation. I wonder if maybe Urianger came from that realm of darkness? And that's where he came from? I like that's my biggest theory right now is that elf that we saw was Urianger. I'm kind of going like all in on that theory. They definitely kind of focus on him more than the other warriors of darkness. And I feel like because we don't really know what Urianger looks like without his hood, and we know he's kind of working with the Ascians in some sort of manner, I feel like that's him. So maybe Urianger isn't necessarily like evil or bad. He's just also trying to save his realm. And in doing so has aligned himself with the Ascians. Or he could be like some sort of like, I don't know, like double agent. But then I feel like he would have told us like the Ascians' plans. But I also guess like most time when we talk to Urianger, he is like focusing on defeating the primals. That's kind of like his role within the Scions, is to target the primals, learn more about them, defeat them, which is also what it seems like the Warriors of Darkness are doing. So I guess he's kind of like maybe using the Scions to like align his goals with the Ascians, and I don't know. It brings me joy to see you safely return to us, Plunko. What news from Zelphatol? Then we were not too late. On behalf of Ishgard, I offer you my deepest thanks. As for we who remained behind, Mistress Utol has been tending to Mistress Alize in your absence, and I am pleased to report that she has regained consciousness. I imagine you have many questions, especially given your recent encounter with the Warrior of Darkness. I know I do. Let me show you to our room. Do not worry, her condition is much improved. She is a resilient one, much like her brother. I'm glad Yishtral is here now. That's good. I feel like the Scions need to stick together.
Alize, how are you feeling?
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. When they told me you had departed for Zelphatol, I found that I could
Zelphatol.
rest. The outcome seemed a mere formality, as did your safe return. Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
I take it your mission was a success.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. I feel like I kind of left with more questions than answers, but...
As if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians. But to save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
You were following these people, Alize. Why?
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers.
Okay, so she had been kind of
Adventurers
like
who
on
had
their trail for a
supposedly sworn
while.
to travel the realm, slaying primals in the Scion's stead.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Why did she hesitate?
Forgive me, but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever
Oh,
more powerful gods.
interesting. I guess it makes sense because I feel like
And
every
lest
time we slay a
forget,
primal.
These events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Power answered with greater power, death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the Warriors of Darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues. Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
Zodiarch, maybe?
We cannot let that happen.
Like, are the Ascians trying to drive like all the beast tribes
It should come as no
to
surprise, but Alizé and I
bring
have uncovered
Zodiarch
evidence
back?
that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
Agreed. Kral and I shall journey to Zelphatol and learn what we can of the Ixal's source.
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Well, thank you, Sir Emmerich.
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascians' dealings with my father.
That is right, yeah.
However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Allow me, Sir Emmerich. I have dealt with the Nath before.
Let us consult with Urianger then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Yeah, let's go consult with Urianger.
Allow me to accompany you, brother. And before
I feel
you
like
think
Alizé
to
knows.
refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
I need to go back and like watch that cutscene because it's bugging me so much.
But Alizé, you...
I need to try to find that cutscene.
You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
I just trying to remember when the cutscene happened. Was it like the end
Wait a
of
minute. I'm afraid I
Heavensward?
can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new outfit I prepared for you.
No, it's Ataru. That's adorable. Is she gonna get like a new outfit like Alphino? Like his outfit? Okay, I'm gonna go cutscene hunting because it's bugging me so much. And I remember a scene of Alizé like listening to the Ascians when they're in like a library. And I could have sworn it was between Urianger and let's go check. I feel like it was at the end of Heavensward that I saw that. Or maybe like afterwards? I don't know. I'm so glad they have like a cutscene book. This is so nice. Dragon Song maybe? But where would it be though? I don't even know where to look. So I'm assuming Dragon Song is... Okay, so now we're in post-Dragon Song. Okay. And then Dragon Song is like post-Heavensward. Was it the end of Heavensward? Oh my god, like how many cutscenes? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find this. I don't know if I can find this. Okay, this is like the end with like the archbishops. I don't think it was this far back. I think it was like some time in Dragon Song. Reflect quest progression. It wasn't... Oh, I mean, I have like no idea where to even look. It's the problem. I don't want to like Google it either because it might just like spoil stuff. Like, did any of these like say Alize? But I guess it didn't show us it was Alize until like we saw Thancred save her, so I wouldn't like spoil that. Okay, so this was with like yeah, that's right. Was it before this though? I don't know, Minfilia's fate. Oh, maybe it was like in the Minfilia cutscenes? Let me watch this real quick. Maybe it was during like that part? No, because this is when... I don't think it was during this.
A pleasure to see you again, my friend.
Trial... Maybe this part? This is when we come back, so this is like afterwards. Maybe it was like one before this? Maybe it was the part when like Minfilia was talking to us?
You've had another vision.
Because I remember it was like a very long like cutscene section where it kind of shows like a glimpse of that. It'd be nice to kind of rewatch like the Minfilia cutscene anyways, just to kind of like remember what this is all about. But I feel like it was like around this part, it maybe like was showing the Ascians. I might kind of skip through this though. Yeah, maybe like when she was showing like flashes of the Ascians. You saw a glimpse of like... I like Minfilia's hair, by the way. Like her braids. Okay, yeah, we know all of this.
We speak now with one voice.
If I can't find it in this cutscene, then I don't know if I can find it.
Before there was life, in the depths
Okay.
of the ethereal
So light and dark did once dwell as one.
darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken.
But okay, but I'm assuming that like what Heidelin tells us might be a little one-sided.
To banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart,
But-
alone, bound.
But does Heidelin want a balance, or does Heidelin just want light? Because if she just wants light, then she could be seen as like evil, which I guess like she already kind of is, but hold on, my cat wants in. 1 second. Okay, she's also saying that the darkness is the one that coveted power. And I'm assuming banishing him is Zodiark.
Sundering the star did we across 10 and 3 were we then divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard. Zodiark longeth to be made whole. For his restoration, for his resurrection, his servants labor.
Okay, and then I'm assuming the servants are the Ascians, right? Like that's kind of a given.
Seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source. Thus do they rejoice in their ardor.
Like we're just like floating through like a void, like space almost, in this conversation.
7 times have they succeeded. 7.
I'm assuming 7 times some of the calamities.
Cannot.
Yeah, maybe it isn't this cutscene then, or like maybe one of the ones after this.
The crystal's power is all but spent.
Because I think this cutscene is just this conversation.
Blessed.
Yeah, I was hoping maybe it would like cut to other scenes, but I think it was just that. I guess I could try the next one, but I don't think. Man, I don't know. I don't think it doesn't really matter that much. It's kind of more just like me trying to satisfy my curiosity and like figure out the right answer.
Let us return to.
Yeah, I don't think it's in any of these cutscenes either. Okay, well, we'll just head on and go talk to Urianger and see what he has to say. Maybe that'll kind of uncover some things. Let's go talk to Alpha Gnome. I also realized I didn't have my light on. There we go. I just noticed that. Okay, well, what's next? Since the 3 of us plundered the depths of the coils and confronted Bahamut himself. Had I not been there, I would struggle to believe it. So wait, if you didn't do the binding coils of Bahamut, would he have this dialogue still? Like, I was kind of wondered if the game assumes that you did, like, the side content. Oh, wouldn't this conversation be different? Oh, I'm glad I did it then. That's cool. Shortly after we parted ways, I heard that she had taken to the road on her own, apparently on a journey of self-discovery. Precisely where to I never learned, though I suspected that was by design. So she enjoyed hearing tales of her exploits, did she? My apologies for keeping you waiting. Oh, I like that. It's a good outfit. Now you can tell them apart. they have very distinct looking outfits. We can tell them apart now. Right then, shall we be off? Tataru never ceases to impress. Though for a moment I feared she might furnish you with an identical outfit. Praise the 12 she did not. Mother and father were rather too fond of making us wear matching clothes. Do you remember that time at the studium when that girl of yours crept up behind me in the hall and whispered, "Sister, please, she was not my... Can we not have this conversation in front of the Warrior of Light?" So be it. Another time, perhaps. To be honest, Bunko, I wasn't planning on seeking out you out just yet. When I set forth on my journey, I did so with grand ambitions. As you may recall, I promised I would not disappoint you. I pray you will forgive me if I do. No, yeah, a pleasure to have you with us. Definitely. I feel like we haven't really seen much of her since the Binding Coils. New garments aside, I must say you seem different, more resolute than when last we met. You have the look of a woman who is ready to fight for the future of Eorzea. To the extent of my abilities, perhaps, but I have no delusions of grandeur, nor will I pretend to have found myself for any such thing. I am here today because I wouldn't regret it if I weren't, that is all. Fair enough. Let us depart for the Waking Sands, then, and see if Urianger can be of assistance. It's been a while since we've been to the Waking Sands. Also, I have a letter that I just noticed. Although I don't really know where to go to figure out where do I check my mail? Can I not do it in Ishgard? Skywatch. Is there a mail place? Trying to go to Gordania? Near markets, probably? Oh, I already teleported. Yeah, where do you... I guess I've never really checked my mail before. Oh, delivery Moogle. Why is he all the way over there? I think I checked my mail like once to get like some outfit the game gave me. What do we have? Oh, it's like a thank you for playing thing. Oh yeah, I get another little outfit. I wonder if this is like for playing a set amount of days. 4-piece set of Advent attire. Yeah. That's cool. What does this look like? I'm assuming this is like some other Final Fantasy character. Also, why did my music change? Let's see. What do I want? There we go. What is this music right now? Oh, that's cool. I like that. This has got to make another Final Fantasy. Did I do the Easter event? No. Is that what this is? I saw there was like an event coming at some point, but is that what this is? It's right there. Oh yeah, let's do it. I'm down. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, yeah, check it out. When is Easter this year? I probably should know that, right? Oh, it's on the 5th. We got a couple weeks. Week from Sunday. Party eggy eyeglasses. Okay. That seems fun. Come one, come all, for the happy season of hatching tide is upon us once more. It's like a chocobo-like thing. And what an excellent season it is. We gotta say that, right? Ah, I sense a kindred spirit in you, my friend. One that appreciates the exequent bounties of springtime. My name is Jilly Aliapo, and this is an honor to make your acquaintance. I am charged with overseeing the festivities here. May I ask your name, adventurer? Plumko, allow me to officially welcome you to celebrate the celebration of Hatching Tide. This annual event began with a dream I had right before the last calamity, and ever since I have done my utmost to realize the prophecy spoken unto me whenever springtime returns to the realm. This year I dreamt of marvelous golden eggs rising from Carius Flora. As we speak, our dreamers are hiding eggs in the black shroud for participants to lift from the shrubbery, thereby reenacting my dream. Successful seekers will be rewarded with very stylish glasses. Those are very stylish. Although, no little time has passed since I've had word from my dear Nanota, who is organizing the operation. I'm gonna help her worry something has gone awry. If only I could go and find her myself. But alas, I have duties to attend to here. I'll go find her. Of course, Plumko, perhaps you would be so kind as to seek Nanota out in my stead. Thank you. I hope she has returned to Gridania safely. It would be worth checking the Aetheryte Plaza before venturing further afield. She too would be wearing a pair of our thematic glasses, hers in the shape of a chicken. Okay, so this event came from a dream you had. That's kind of fun. Oops, why am I talking to him again? Where am I going? I wonder if like every year these seasonal events change or if it's the same, like the same exact thing every year. I hope it's like somewhat different. Because I feel like it changes. Oh, nice. I like that. I always feel like RuneScape did a good job of like every year, every event was different, which is always nice as opposed to like, I think World of Warcraft, like all the events are the same thing every year. But I like it when it's like an actual new like activity and something different. I like how I was like so antsy to talk to Urianger and like figure things out, and then I completely neglected it for egg hunting. My glasses? They're a prize participating in this year's Hatching Tide festivities, but marvelous. I chased a leafy beast and discovered a most fortuitous chicken, but for now I must away. I look forward to these Hatching Tide festivities, these springtime delights. Hello, adventure, and happy Hatching Tide to you. How can I be of service? Jilly sent you? I suppose I've been gone for a while, but I've been having trouble hiding our eggs in the arena. As I was working, these tall, thick grasses suddenly sprung forth. I tried to trim them back, but not even my best garden scythe could make the smallest impression. At best, I managed to nib a couple of leaves. Now I cannot help but worry that our arena is carpeted by, not by typical brambles, but a variety of leafkin. We can hardly send our egg hunters into the nest of monsters. Oh, what to do? You would help? A godsend truly. Then let us start by gathering information about these particular plants. Though I know adventurers generally prefer to slay monsters first and ask questions later. I shall head to the Botanist Guild. In the meantime, if you could ask around the Carline Canopy regarding the strange specimens, I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, it seems simple enough. Here, take one of these leaves I managed to salvage. Let us reconvene at the Aetheryte Plaza once we have gathered what information we can. Welcome to the Carline Canopy. If there's anywhere I might be of service, you need only ask. Well, while I am well versed in the leaves steeped in the myriad teas, my knowledge can offer no insight on this particular specimen. My apologies. However, we did have a guest come in search of a strange leafkin just moments ago. An elven gentleman wearing shades spectacles. He introduced himself as an alchemist specializing in the study of wild beasts. While he did seem somewhat eccentric, perhaps an expert in this standing might offer the assistance you require. I believe he said he was bound for Old Codania, should you desire to seek him out. Hey there, handsome. You looking to hire? I'm good with a lance. Oh, I recognize this. A whole swarm of the Leafkin was crowding a little corner of the Black Shroud just the other day. Never seen anything quite like it, so I tried giving it a poke. But would you believe it? The leaves and flowers just kept growing back. Ease as you please. Eventually, I just gave up. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's feeling impotent. Greeting, adventurer. Have you come seeking a contract? This leaf, I dare say it comes from some variety of flytrap. Well, often receives petitions regarding roselets, but I don't believe I've seen leafkin of this particular shade of green. Curious. It's a typical plant life flourishes during the season, so too do leafkin. I would not be surprised if some aberrant strain had developed in the process. If you require assistance in culling it, do not hesitate to ask. Okay, I'm gonna go take a quick break. I will be right back and we'll go talk to Nanuto. Okay, I'm back. You're back. Perfect timing. According to the folks of the Botanist Guild, the leaf belongs to a type of highly durable leafkin. So durable, in fact, that the piece you and I possess are apparently still very much alive. What did you discover? So others have been similarly unsuccessful in cutting them back, in which case, developing an alternative strategy does seem in order. The alchemist you mentioned seems like a good lead, don't you think? An Elizin with shaded spectacles. Perhaps that was the fellow with whom I was speaking earlier. Did say something about chasing a leafy beast after all. Let's head over and see if we can't find him. Oh, it's those two dolls from, what dungeon was that again? It wasn't Sorkai. No, it was the Anti-Tower? The two dolls? I gotta do that again. That was a fun one. So I wonder if like if you summon two of them, or I guess if one person has one, another person has another one, then they'll like dance around each other like that. It's kind of cool. Having like pets interact like that. There's a lot of dungeons that I want to go back into, but just to kind of experience them again, but I just don't want to like sit through the queue times. Like I was thinking about that one. It was like a Realm Reborn when we fought like an Ascian. I think it was like an actual dungeon, but I forget like which one it was called. It was, maybe it was like a trial? Oh man, I wish I had like remembered all this stuff, but there's just like so many different trials and dungeons. It's hard to like keep track of what's what. But I think it was like a Realm Reborn, like the very last boss of a dungeon was fighting an Ascian. Maybe it was like, maybe it was a trial? These are all just like primal fights, so. Oh no, yeah, it was the Chrysalis. It was this one. That's right. What was the queue time on this? 6 minutes? I kind of want to do it again. Just to kind of like remember that fight. I remember being very intense. We'll just kind of keep forward and just kind of continue doing this Easter event. Oh, the fortuitous chicken has found me again, along with the gentleman of adventure. Yes, that sounds like me. Ravenous for leafkin large and small. The wayfaring alchemist Herbarian at your service. Oh. Why, this is the very leaf I've been pursuing for moons upon moons. Moons upon moons upon moons upon moons. That is to say, if you are seeking assistance in combating its menace, I would be happy to help. We would be much obliged. As an alchemist, would you say that some sort of concoction might be effective against this creature? Oh, doubt you not the efficacy of my concoction, little chicken. With this aberrant leaf in his possession, Oberon the Great can finally realize his purpose for traveling to the Trollswood. He can finally seize his quarry by the stalk and wrestle it into submission. Oh my god. Are you okay there, buddy? But my enthusiasm overcomes me. You see, as I was poring over leafkin of this very persuasion, my eyeballs are subjected to quite a piece of mischief. Since then, they burn like 7 hells of exposed sunlight, wind, or most anything. So long as I wear these tinted lenses, I can remain upright and free of blinding pain and nausea for 7 bells at a time. quite long enough to brew a tincture that shall spare you both a similar fate. Now, if you excuse me, I have ingredients to procure from the Shaded Bower. Wait, at least allow me to foot the bill. Well, I guess we should snap to them. Oh, it's the Tartot. Alright. Just the bare sight of that leaf has imbued with untold mercantile stamina. Like lightning flashed my gill, and like a mountain grew my spoils. Now then, I must gather my thoughts. The leafkin in question is a troublesome strain of flytrap possessed of vitality so great that it sprouts forth with abundance from the very spot it has been shorn. Therefore, by thwarting its regenerative properties, we may cut this terror down to size not only in the metaphorical sense, but the literal. You two have living pieces of its tender floral flesh. Combined with my chosen ingredients, they should yield a distillation that will forestall the creature's recovery. The effects will be temporary, but a skilled hand needs only a few moments. No, yoke your scythe and herber in bane, and mow with all your might. What wonderful news! Can you imagine if the creatures are only susceptible to fire? An egg hunt through a field of ash is hardly what Jilly dreamed of. Fire, heavens forfend my dear chicken, the act of sniping in itself is transcendent communications, or so they say. To inhale the life breath of the forest, to welcome within one's heart the bounties of the land, to occasionally have one's eyes squirted with burning venom, these are the experiences we live for. Not to mention all the free samples of plant life to be gained along the way. Were I not liable to keel over any moment, I would like nothing better than to slice the shrubbery by our side. However, I have every confidence that a brave adventurer such as yourself will succeed where I have failed. Now, let us commence. Make me the happiest man in the realm, and bestow upon me your leaves. Just as the oil dissolves oil, the extracts in the leaf shall counteract their own regenerative properties. This oil dissolves oil. Whereby this should be brought thusly, and what should be... Yes, from all angles, may the scythe strike true. Why is he like hammering? Why? Oh, I guess he's making like a scythe. That's pretty neat looking. Did he die? Offer up my masterpiece, my soul, my well-lubricated garden scythe. In your hands, may it hack away our hardships. Prepare to meet your reaper. We gotta say exterminate. I love that. All the egg puns. Let's not get too carried away, shall we? Let's think of the children. Now that our garden scythe is equipped to cut back the fly traps, we are one step closer to reclaiming our arena. Rest assured, your efforts will be rewarded with exclusive hatching tide gifts, but do take care to avoid any squirting venom. Yeah, oh, he's good. Cooper in the Upright would like to join the sortie to observe the effects of his alchemical miracle, insofar as they can be observed with scalding eyeballs. Of course, let us watch Plunko's work from a safe distance. Our arena is a far walk from here, so I'll have the Dreamers arranged for a chocobo carriage. Come and find me when you're ready to depart. Okay, we just need 1 more healer and 3 more DPS, looks like. I love this song so much, it's so silly. Oh, little flame hatchling. Ready to clear our arena of troublesome sprigs and stalks? Just say the word and Egg Usher shall whisk us away. Seasonal event instance unlocked. Wield a special guard inside to slay troublesome traps and retrieve Archon eggs. All classes and jobs are eligible to participate in spring cleaning. Speak with the Egg Usher in me, Keto's Amphitheater, or the Acorn Orchard to travel to the arena. I'm assuming I probably can't be in a dungeon queue, so I might need to wait for this dungeon to pop before I go and do this egg quest. That's fine though, we can wait. Hopefully it's not too much longer. I guess I can go run over to my inn room and drop some stuff off, kind of clean up my inventory. Because I have that new set that I can put away. Okay, I'm assuming these go in the armoire. Yeah. Nice. Anything else I need to do here while I'm chilling? I guess I can throw stuff in my you guys. I have all these Akashian rolls I gotta like do stuff with. I feel like I could probably get rid of a lot of this stuff. Like, do I really need grade 1 dark matter? Like, do I really need to like keep all these like different tickets that I never use? I could probably get rid of as well. Let's kind of clean some of this up. Okay, just sell that. Yeah, I'll just sell these. And keep all the glamour prisms. Those are helpful. I'll keep these. Sell those, that. Okay, should be good for now. Yeah, hopefully I'll find a group. Kind of like I said earlier, where I want to do a lot of these old dungeons again to kind of re-experience them. And like remember you know, the stories, but I also don't want to sit into like a 20-minute dungeon queue trying to like do something again, so it's a little annoying, but I get it. Okay, I feel like I don't really need to keep all this stuff, so I might just kind of like clean this out again. I don't even know what any of this looks for. Oh, is this for one of the relic weapons or something? What are silver chocobo feathers for? I forget. Well, I think if I have 10 of them, they must be important. Yeah, I was gonna say like it could just be a queue time stuff as well. New recruit bonus thing? That's what these feathers are? Oh, can be exchanged at Calamity Salvagers for special rewards. Should I go exchange these? Calamity Salvagers for special rewards. I know to promise. Oh, this is for the esthetician. Oh, there we go. Nice. Rowena, I can just throw it there for now. Oh, I can't do any more stuff right now. That's fine. Okay, it's always 1 DPS. There we go. Okay, I remember this fight being very hard. So I'm looking forward to this, but yeah, I remember this being kind of challenging when I first did it. That's really cool behind him. I love that. Turn off my head by accident. Oh, so we need to like run into these org. If I do it, you guys can do it. Or I guess we'll do it. It really matters. Ow! That hurt. That person's already dead. Oh, I might die too, actually. Okay, now I'm kind of remembering why this is such an interesting fight. I'm not really sure what's going on right now. Remember to do green, then red with the orbs. Okay. Let's throw on some like heals real quick. Okay, like, this board isn't too bad. I do green. Oh, I see. So there's like these kind of green orbs and then the red ones. Like I should just kind of focus on healing, maybe. Let them kind of tank all those. Oh, buddy, I just watched you die. Let's get you back up. That tank's gonna die too if I don't heal him fast. Ooh, that was close there. That was a little sketchy. Wow, it's just gonna do quicker heals. Get everybody up. I'm pretty sure there's like a phase 2 to this fight as well. I think there's more to this after this portion. Yeah, like this part. I think it gets much harder at this point, if I remember correctly. Wait, why do we? Oh, it's still like a minute of Madoka too. That was weird. Oh my god, okay. Everybody alive? Oh, yes. The person had 1 health left. I think I'm in the wrong place. Yeah, this is not great. I think I might have was in a bad place. Oof. This is gonna be rough. The other, yeah, like all the DPS died except for like 1. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, that person's getting raised up. Okay, we're good. Oh, so just more people are dying now. I also have no mana. Oh, we did it! Oh! Okay. I thought there was a lot more to that fight, but I guess we're good. Oof. That was like a rough ending to that. Yeah, I could have sworn there was a lot more to that fight. But maybe I was thinking of a different Ascian fight? That one's like a little... Oh, there's Minfilia. That one wasn't as bad as... It was pretty bad, but it wasn't as bad as I remember, so... I could have sworn that there was like an Ascian fight after like a dungeon, but I don't remember which one that would have been. I'm pretty sure it was like a Realm Reborn thing, but could be wrong. ARC? What do you mean by that? Yeah, because I can't remember what it is. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I want to finish cleaning my inventory. Just gonna have to like all this stuff that we don't need right now. That'll free up a lot of inventory space. I'll just kind of grab the stuff when I need it. Okay. It's good for now. Or are you saying like Arc, like... Oh my god, there wasn't any Arc raids. Yeah, I could have sworn there was like a really long dungeon. At the end of the dungeon, we fought like an Ascian. And I remember like the fight felt like a trial fight, but it was part of a dungeon. I just don't remember which one that was. I remember that being like a very challenging fight, so I wanted to do it again just to kind of like experience it, but... Yeah, I just can't remember like what it was for the life of me. And I feel like it was like kind of towards the end of Realm Reborn. Oh, yeah, I just can't remember what it was. It definitely wasn't a Heavensward thing. What if I look back at my old videos? Hold on. Okay, I'm not googling anything. I'm looking back at my old videos. So I feel like that's not gonna spoil anything, right? But maybe I titled one of my streams after it. I hate, like, I'm one of those people where it's like, if I don't remember, like, the name of something, it bugs me so much. And, like, I have to, like, spend hours trying to figure out what it was. Like, I definitely get very absolved in, like, trying to remember stuff. Was it this one? I mean, maybe it was the dungeon that I just did. Maybe it was that. It was the last three... No. Did we fight a... We didn't fight an Ascian at the end of that dungeon, though. Did we? I don't recall fighting an Ascian at the end. I don't want to waste too much time on this if I can't find it. The crystals is what I just did, right? Maybe it was this and I was just remembering it incorrectly. Yeah, maybe it was this fight and I just remembered it differently. It could be the case as well. Okay, that's fine. We can just move on. When you are ready, I shall escort you to the egg arena. If I may provide any further assistance, do not hesitate to let me know. In order to complete this quest, you must first clear 4 stages of sprig cleaning. You may learn more about sprig cleaning by speaking with the egg usher. Yes, participate. Okay, so I have abilities. Delivers a trim to all nearby plant life. Quickly dash forward, destroying leafkin in your wake. Unleashes shrubbery, slaying beasts within. Okay. Oh, this is like scored. Oh, okay. Did I win? I don't like how the timer's going down, but... Is there... Hello? Oh, onward. Ah. That makes sense. Okay, so I guess you're kind of supposed to like follow patterns like this. Okay, I was not facing the right direction. Not the best at this. Oh, come on. No, should have got that last one. There we go. Okay. Cleaning Spirit. What does this one do? That was neat. Kind of maybe did that not as effectively as it should have. Oh, you know, like I always miss one. I don't think I did very good. How many points did I get? 75? What was that? Oh, I got 785. Okay. I guess I did pretty good then. Magnificent work. Thanks to you, our hatching tide participants may search for eggs in safety and comforts. Indeed, my alchemical solution exceeded even my own expectations. It delivered me a vision, a dream. Not to mention sprigs of an utmost troublesome trap. How I shall probe, how I shall stare, all without risk to what remains from my vision. Well, I'm glad he seems pleased with the results. Go ahead and tell Jilly that our egg hunt may proceed as scheduled. Our arena was filled with leafkin? No wonder preparations were taking longer than expected. I'm glad to hear the issue has been resolved and that everyone emerged unscathed. Not only did Plunko clean up those sprigs and sprouts, he also managed to retrieve what eggs were lost to the foliage. We should be ready to hide the eggs anew and begin the festivities. I would like to thank the alchemist who was so crucial to the operation. Do you think Master Herbrand is still in Gridania? Eureka! The man himself. You sound cheerful. Bear, chicken, cheerful does not describe the half of my mood. For Herbrand, the Peerless has made a discovery for the ages. The leafkin sample you provided me, I was able to concoct a regenerative ointment for my poor blistered eyeballs. I am cured. Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. My habit of sticking my face too close to my object of study has, at long last, served me well. For a warrior once venom splashed, so too did an antidote. Can you imagine how else we might manipulate the properties of these fantastic creatures? We could develop cures upon cures, devise agents upon agents. We are witness to a golden age of alchemy, rising resplendent from fields of fell leafkin. Goodness, this must be what the eggs in my dreams represented, the bright hopes for the future that this discovery portends. So it was you, my oval comrades, who spoke of destiny. Had I but listened, alas, Herbrand has been a fool. But no longer. I shall hereby heed the wisdom of egg and continue my work with full faculties, and all thanks to you. You seem to possess a great appreciation for the spirit of Hatching Tide, and also a pair of our promotional glasses. Oh, these I wear, not for protection against the elements, but as a reminder to the catalyst that changed my fate forevermore. Seems very cheerful. It's an interesting dance, too. It does me proud to see how Hatching Tide brings joy to one and all, and our celebration have but scarcely begun. Lunko, please accept these glasses as a token of our appreciation. You have more than earned them. Our dreamers will continue patrols of the area. We may well need some further trimming. Your assistance will be much appreciated and rewarded with special Hatching Tide gifts. Do I get the little dance you guys are doing? Do I get like a little emote? Fun. Yay. That was fun, little quest line. That was very cheerful. Participate in Sprig cleaning as many times as you wish by speaking with the Egg Usher in Miketo's Amphitheater or the Acorn Orchard. Race against the clock as you slash your way through endless stages of shrubbery and aim for the highest score possible. You may earn special brilliant eggs by completing Sprig cleaning. Special brilliant eggs may be traded to the Dreamer and Miketo's Amphitheater for gear and items. You've unlocked the Egg Hunter Rigger minigame. To play minigames, okay, torches, gotcha. What are the rewards looking like? What do we got? Where's the oh, there's Herbert over there. Oh, these are all like characters. Interesting. Oh, they're very expensive. You need like 20. Okay, a whole bunch of like painted sunglasses. Some more like, it's all just like glasses and then decorations. Okay, I'll probably come back here another time and kind of like grind for some of this. I'm not like super keen on any of these like glasses. It's kind of like whatever, but it's gonna be cool to do it again and kind of see how far I can get. That being said, I will use those and then put these away. Oh, I guess we'll hold on to them. Okay. Well, I feel like I've been putting it off for too long. Let's go talk to Urianger. Let's go continue this quest line and see what's next, because I'm very curious. It's like a nice little distraction, but we got some like very important stuff to go uncover. Probably should do it sooner rather than later. Okay, Urianger. Urianger, apologies for calling upon you unannounced. See, because like, oh, I guess he has like a beard, but like his beard color, like his facial hair color is the same color as that one that we just saw. Like his hair color. Why, Master Alphino, would that the scholar had seen fit to grant me knowledge of thy coming, what bringeth thee and thine here this day? The warrior of darkness hath returned. Pray allow us to explain. I too have heard tales in recent days of primal beings rising up only to be cast down by forces unknown. Alas, as thou didst observe, this serveth but to spur the beast tribes to pursue their goals with redoubled favor. We have two objectives this time: identify and remove the source of the beast tribe's crystals, and to take direct action to prevent any further summoning rituals from reaching completion. The second is easier said than done, of course. While we were fortunate enough to learn the Ixal's plans before they came to fruition, I should be surprised if the Warriors of Darkness and the Ascians did not have similar design elsewhere, of which we have no knowledge. Thou wert wise to come hither. For this very day did I receive tidings most troubling from across the strait of Mirthor. Gomorrah stareth, and there are whisperings of the Lord of Crags neareth his return. Mere rumors mark thou, but in light of thine own discoveries, thou canst still afford to turn a deaf ear to their claims. Yeah, and I guess like if Urianger is working with the Warriors of Darkness, then maybe he doesn't really care if we defeat the Primals because that's what he wants that as well. We must listen to the truth of these matters ourselves. Let us consult the Maelstrom forces stationed at Camp Overlook, Marco. So maybe that's why he's okay with kind of giving us information about the Primals, is because he kind of wants the same thing that we want. Thanks for your counsel, Urianger. Pray inform us should you learn aught else. I shall. See, she knows. I feel like she really knows. If I may, brother, Urianger, is there anything else you would like to say? Alize? If not, then never mind. I only ask because you are normally rather more verbose. Remove his hood. Nothing to add? Very well. Ere we depart, I wish to make a request. The Warrior of Darkness spoke of how the Ardor had the power to break down the barriers between planes, that our worlds might be rejoined. I would ask that you research this for us. Being nowhere near as well read as you, I'm sure I wouldn't know where to begin. That said, I have heard tales of a promising tome, the Grim Oracles. Perhaps you could start there. By thy leave. I feel like she's just kind of like press him for information before like fully revealing any connections. Camp Overlook, was it? Very well. But now Urianger knows that she's kind of like onto him. I mean, he could also be setting us into a trap, too. We shall speak anon, Plunko. I prithee attend Master Alphino and Mr. Salizer. Seven hells, at this rate I'll have to appeal to Maelstrom Command for reinforcements. Whatever is it, we don't want any. Well, fancy that. Just when my kobold problems looked like coming to a head, the sounds of Seven Dawn turned up, itching to pitch in. Bloody brilliant timing is what it is. Right then, let's get to it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to just like cough into the mic. I apologize. So our friendly neighbors in Ugamoro have got much more aggressive of late, just as you said. Matter of fact, our scout spotted one sniff around the stones just now, likely looking to make off with an armful of crystals. I'll be damned if I'm about to let that happen. Lend a hand and help us search the camp for a little bugger, would you? You could do that. Our Maelstrom's friends seemed notably more agitated when first we arrived. You happen to know why they might be? A kobold in the camp, you say? That would appear to corroborate Urianger's information, yes, but to be so reckless as to infiltrate a Maelstrom camp and draw attention to their efforts is passing strange. Well, there will be time to think on this later. For the present, we must do everything in our power to prevent Titan summoning. And that means finding and questioning this kobold. Wow, that's a pretty big area to look. Let's get to it then. Where might this cobalt be? Okay, looks like it's down. It's probably not gonna be flying, right? Hmm. No, I don't think that way. Well, there's ours then. Oh, there we go. Wasn't too bad. Gasp. Oh, where are you going off to, you little bug? Where are you headed? Stay back. Away, far back. I'm not a... That's no use. Pointless, hopeless, no use. Oh, what's wrong, buddy? What was that noise? Okay, that's like a demon, like, growling. Okay, that was a little interesting. Oh, he went over this way. Do we see a kobold anywhere? Oh, there he is. Please don't hurt me. I only wish to talk. Yes, just talk. Well, buddy, if you want to talk, why are you running off so much? You're not making it very easy. This was a stupid plan. Stupid. But if I tell no one, then everyone will. Yeah, he found me again. What to do. I come in peace, only to talk. Speak, say, talk. So please do not hurt me. So this is a wily kobold infiltrator, is it? No wonder these soldiers were on edge. We could very well give one a bruised knee. Huzzah, we've got him. Fine work, Scions. So, little one, thought you could sneak into my camp, did you? Plotting to steal my crystals, were you? No. I came to talk, to ask for help. But when your soldiers saw me, they drew their weapons and I shouted, and I... Now, let's all take a deep breath and discuss this like civilized individuals. What is your name, child? Pickman Gabu of the 620th Order. At least, I will be a Pickman one day. Well met, Gabu. I'm Alphino, and this is my sister, Alize. Longo, the man who found you, is our friend, and now that you know our names, we can be friends too. Now, Commander Bloeden here thinks you wanted to take his crystals, Gabu, but you said you came to ask for help. Why to us and not to your own people? What happened, Gabu? Can you tell us? No one is going to hurt you, all right? Not while we're here, I promise. The patriarch, the patriarch is going to summon the Great Father again, and you have to stop him, beat him, fight him, stop him. Gabu's parents said they didn't want it, along with many others, but the patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry, raging, fuming, angry. He said that if they didn't have irons in their hearts, they would serve a coke for furnace. They would serve as coke for the furnace. And then the guards took my parents and the others away. And I haven't seen any of them since. Oak for the furnace. Do not want to believe it, but I've heard tales of foci fashioned from the bones of beastmen, or foci fashioned from the bones of beastmen, which worshippers use in their rituals, hoping to summon more powerful incarnations of their gods. Oh, the 12, that is sickening. No one listens to Gabu, no matter how much he cries, pleads, begs, cries. They do not listen, only talk about punishing the overdwellers and praising the Great Father. Gabu loves the Great Father, but he loves his parents too, so please help Gabu stop the Patriarch and save his parents. Commander, advise Milsham Commander that Titan summoning is imminent. Should the worst come to the worst, we will require their support. Time being of the essence, we three will attempt to infiltrate the Kobold stronghold, secure the crystals, and free the prisoners. Well, if you're sure, you'll forgive me if I don't seem too optimistic. We'll make ready just in case. This is gonna be another dungeon, maybe? I have faith that we may yet stop the ritual. We would surely have detected the associated etheric disturbance had Titan manifested already. But I cannot speak for the prisoners. Both have mercy that they would even contemplate sacrificing their own flesh and blood, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. Time is the essence. We must see what else Gabu knows and formulate a plan without further delay. I heard Great Father Titan loves crystals, cherishes, Kvetz loves them, and if we gather enough, he will return. That's why the Patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. So I was thinking, if we take all the crystals away, maybe the Great Father won't come. Very good, Gabu. I was thinking the same thing. Do you know where these crystals are stored? I know. Oh, several spots, each defended by a different order. Gabu wanted to steal them, but he was too afraid to go alone. Yes, too afraid to go alone. Together we can take them away and hide them. Come, Gabu will lead you to the first cache. For cache. Just like out in the open. It's not guarded very well. Quickly. They'd be like hidden in a cave somewhere. You have them all? Good. Lead on, Gabu. This way. Yeah, that was very easy. Okay. Just walking up and grabbing them? I feel like this could be a trap, maybe? Oh, it doesn't seem like Gabu's like tricking us. Time is short. If you have the crystals, we should move on to the next cache. Cache? I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Did you hear me, brother? Brother. Aye, it's just that... I'm quite certain that crate once bore Ishgardian seals. Someone took great plans to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. I struggle to imagine kobolds traveling to Kurthas to obtain crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled into Valbrand by another party, most likely a pawn of the Asians, as Thinker speculated. I don't understand. Who are the Asians? Do they worship the Great Father Titan too? Never you mind about that. As Alize said, we do not have the time. Can you lead us to the next cache, Gubu? Yes, of course. Gubu knows the way. The next one is the last and very large. Very big, very huge, very large. Alize looks like she's ready to fight. You cast about for a time, you see no sign of the crystals. I feel like maybe Gabu is tricking us. Confound it. What about you, Plunko? Any luck? Nothing, nothing, nothing. But this cannot be... Gabu saw them. Spotted, saw. But I mean, he seems like so sincere, though. I don't think he's tricking us. Think, brother, think. He must have moved them, yes. The question is, where to and why? Within Gamora, where they summoned Titan once before and mean to do so again. It is the only explanation. What about Mother and Father and the others? We have to help them. And we will, Gabu. We will. Stay calm. We still have time. They have yet to call for the remaining crates, yes. If they had, then they would have found the caches empty and sounded the alarm. Nevertheless, I believe the time for stealth is past, in which breach the naval and seize the remaining crystals. There's no other way to prevent the Titans. But first, give me your crystals, that I might deliver them onto Commander Bloeden's custody. I do not take them to the bowels of the mountain. The crystals, Blanco, if you be so kind. Thank you. I shall deliver them to Camp Overlook for safekeeping and brief Commander Bloeden of the situation. Pray go on ahead, as I recall there's an Aetheryte within Ogamaro mines that should deliver you to the naval. Babu Dallas knows the way. Wait for me there. I shall join you anon. Strange. I would have thought you could remain in the thick of the action. But if this is what you prefer, then Godspeed, brother. This way, this way. Okay, I'm getting pretty tired, so I'm probably gonna call it there for today. Like a pretty good stopping place. Yeah, thanks so much for watching as always. I really appreciate it. That was some good progress today. Yeah, I agree. Like definitely uncovering a lot more about like the Warriors of Darkness and the Asians and kind of what's at play right now. So I think we're getting some good stuff. But thank you so much for watching as always. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed. And I'll be back tomorrow for more Final Fantasy. So hope you all have a great night, and I will see you all soon. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.